Yo, welcome back. It's another episode. Never Hill CEOs. I'm John. I got my guys in here, Lionel and Bird. Fellas, what's good?
Going on.
Yeah. It was popping. How we feeling?
Yeah, man. Shit, springtime, man. How y'all boys feel, man? Y'all boys back in the. Y'all got your shorts out, man. What's up? What's happening, man?
Shit,
Weather
this
a little
weekend.
tricky, man. It ain't really,
Yeah.
ain't really time yet, man. For real, man. For us type of people, man. We don't put our shorts right
right,
now.
right.
You know how they tell us. The old folks tell you, man. Don't put them shorts up.
Uh,
Oh yeah, man.
Right.
We had a couple good days, man. I think we on
Yeah.
the way though. We around the corner, man, from breaking the
yeah.
breaking that cold spell, man, and getting that spring summer weather back in the mix, man.
Mhm.
Yeah, I can't wait for it, man. What last week we had 4 different seasons in a week, right?
Yeah, man. That's crazy.
Yeah, no, it's
Hey,
this
Wow.
so
weather's
what
different.
y'all what you Lana, what you a winter guy, man? You a summer what type of season you on,
Nah,
man? What's your
man,
season?
give me. It's no more spring, right? It's like we just jump straight to summer. So
Yeah,
I'm a fall guy, man. Like,
yeah, yeah.
give me some nice mild weather. I mean, I like the activities in the summer, but you can have the heat, bro. I can't do the heat. I come out after the sun go down, really, man. That say, John, you know that heat though. I don't do well
Yeah,
with that heat, man. So look, I'm a little heat sensitive out here, man. So I stay out the
yeah,
way. I
yeah.
stay
Bird,
out
what
the
about
way.
you, man? What's your season, man?
Man, spring, summer, man. I enjoy the heat. I mean, say I want to enjoy the heat, but I just
Yeah,
like the sun, man. Like
Yeah,
when the days get quick, when the days is too fast, it get dark too quick, man. It made me
depression.
a little depressed,
Yeah,
man.
I get that.
it can do that.
Yeah. Yeah,
It can do
I
that for
told
sure.
myself this year, man, after that winter we just had, I was like, man, I ain't gonna complain about the heat the whole summer. I was like, I don't care how hot it be, I ain't gonna
Mm-hmm.
say nothing. Which I
Mm-hmm.
already did it already. I did that like the other day. I was like, damn, it's hot out
Yeah,
this
nah,
motherfucker, man.
you
So
can't help it.
nah,
Can't help
but
it.
but I'm really a summer, even though it do be too hot sometimes to really like even put on anything. Like you know, so they always
Yeah.
tell you like in the spring you can put on a little extra or you can take it off or whatever. Spring and the fall. I like the fall, man, but I just don't like Bird. I don't like that dark, man, and
Mm-hmm.
I don't like the real cold mornings, and I don't like that real cold, you know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying, night either. So I'm gonna have to go. I'm probably gonna go with summer just because I like to wake up in the morning. It's 65, 6, 7 o'clock in the morning, yo. It's 65 degrees. Ain't nothing like that to me. And then that 8:30 at night, 8 o'clock, and it's still daylight. But that heat is a problem, though, man.
All right, it's a problem.
I ain't gonna
It's a
hold you. That
problem.
heat be a problem for sure. But if I got to pick one, I'm gonna pick probably summer. But I just probably, if I had my choice, I'd probably live somewhere else so that my summer rain. This is a little different around here in the summer, man. That
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
humidity. So it's probably where we at too. But if I could,
yeah.
summer my thing though, for real, for real. That
Mm-hmm.
daylight savings, man. That's really what it is for me. That daylight savings, man.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Speaking of that, they said if I know our governor was saying if Maryland and DC agree to it,
Yeah,
we'll no longer have that daylight savings, man. I think that'll be all right.
yeah. But so
Mm-hmm.
y'all gonna have not have it, and we gonna have it down here.
No. If DC and Maryland agree to it, then the state of Virginia, DC, and Maryland will no longer have daylight savings.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, what about
Yeah,
everybody else though? We can't. Ain't
Well,
nobody else gonna do that.
some states like Arizona don't do daylight
yeah. Some
savings.
states don't have it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Mexico they don't
Oh
like
yeah.
some countries don't do it either.
Oh yeah.
yeah.
I would like that. I'd be cool with that. The way it is right now, I don't know what that'll do to the. You know how they say the what's the global warming and all that type. I don't know nothing. I don't really care too much for all that. I don't know that into it that deep, but I definitely would. I definitely be for that though.
Y'all feel thrown off when that happens? Like I know when the Sunday, man, that joint had me off for a couple of days when the time went back.
Yeah. I usually be cool. Like I'm good. As soon as it happened, I got all the energy. I wake up early. I don't be tired, but probably like days later, it'll probably catch me.
Yeah, hit you.
Weeks later or something, it might mess me up. But as soon as it happened, like when the time go back or up, I feel good, man. I be for a couple of days, I could wake up earlier because I'm still my body, my mind still is like, it really ain't this time. It's really
Mm-hmm.
such and such time. But I'm gonna tell you what, for them kids though, shit, them niggas be zombies, man. On that
Yeah,
joint,
no.
you can't beat them out the bed when that daylight
Yeah.
savings hit, bro.
Especially
I
when
ain't lying.
it's springing forward. When you lose an
Yeah,
hour, it's a little
Yeah,
different.
springing forward. Yeah,
Springing
that
forward.
joint difficult on me, man. That's
Mm-hmm.
gonna hit
Mm-hmm.
me. I'm
My
like,
wife,
damn.
hey, wifey, she love that fallback.
I like that
Never,
fallback.
they
Give me
get
that
that
fall
extra
back on it.
hour, man.
That's why I like
They
the
get
fall.
3, 4 hours, yo.
Yeah. Give me that fall,
Man,
baby. But
yeah.
to your point, man, daylight savings is not even truly needed anymore.
What's it
It's
for though?
so it,
What is it for?
initially it was
For the farmers or something?
for farmers. It was for energy saving on your energy, right? So you
The
could
consumption
save. Yep,
conserve.
yep, yeah, conserving your energy.
Yeah.
But when you think about where we are now in this day and time, we don't need daylight saving. This is more of a tradition that is hard for us to break.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so yeah, I mean, I'm with it, man. Like, because there's no point. Like, all right, your days are shorter in the fall, winter months anyway. Like the days
Right.
are shorter,
Right.
so let's just go off of what the sun is doing anyway. Like, why we gotta
Right.
be always trying to manipulate something to
And
work
manipulation.
in our
Yeah.
favor, man. We always trying to manipulate something, man. So
Yeah.
to work in our favor. But nah, brother, you can have it. You can have it spring forward. You don't need no fall back or no spring forward. Everything the same, So
Right.
they just moving
Yeah, I
forward,
think
man.
it's better, especially for me when I'm working. When I look up, it's talking about 5:15, and it's about to be black, and I'm like, man, I got about 2 more hours out here, man. So
It's a
like
different
right now,
vibe.
it's better. It's way better. Like just to
It's a different vibe. I
yeah,
feel
it's
like you
better.
got more time. We do
More
got more
time.
time
Yeah,
during the day.
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah. It is. It is wicked in the morning though. You talking about 7:30 in the morning, man? It
It's a
ain't
little
even.
bit darker.
It's still dark. So it
Mm-hmm.
depends on what you got to do. But I
Mm-hmm.
just love that joint, man, because it's just it make the when the snow do come, it don't stay around as long because you got that longer sunlight. You know what I'm saying? So like right now it's up. So if we ain't getting no more snow, I hope not. But when you get that weather, it don't stay around as long because you got that extra hour of daylight in the evening, so it can't
Yeah.
last. You know what I'm saying, when all the temperatures and all that. But yeah, I wish they would set it and forget it, man. That's what I wish they would do, man.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, we ain't. Hey, we got bigger. They got bigger problems. I guess they ain't worried about that right now.
Mm-hmm.
Gas like $5 and some change about to be.
Hey,
Yeah, man. Hey,
John, you made the right move, John. You made the
hey, man,
right
I'm gonna tell you
move,
what,
brother.
I made the right move, man. But I'm gonna tell you what, man. I ain't broke. I ain't been broke in a long time. But I be looking at them pumps, man. I be looking at that 93. Like, man, you know what, man? I think you could take a little 89 today, man. But I ain't did it. But I be thinking about it.
Yeah.
I be
Had that
having
joint coughing.
that itchy trigger finger. Like, man, I wonder if I could mix a little 87 today, man. You looking at them prices
Hey,
on that stuff?
it make you think, don't it? Because I
Yeah,
got to put
man.
93 in my joint, so I'm like,
Make me want to go electric for real. Make me
John,
want
I already told Jasmine, man. I said, yo, this is some bullshit. I mean, shit, $93 yesterday, right? And that's not even a week from the last time I filled up. I filled up probably end of the week last week, and I
yeah.
filled up again. What was yesterday? Tuesday, $93. And I'm like, yo, I'm like, this can't be life right here, man. You talking about damn near $200 in a week just for gas, and
Yeah.
that's just
Just
up
to
and
move.
down the road, taking
Yeah.
kids here, coming home, like that's just regular driving. That ain't even
Yeah.
road
And
trips or nothing.
you ain't want no road trip, man. You all local.
Nah,
It's all
that's
local mileage.
$200 in a week.
City miles. That's city miles right
You
there.
feel me?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I got some cars outside. I got to get some work done to the cars, but I'm like,
Yeah,
man,
man.
I gotta make something happen, man.
Yeah,
Because
man.
Yeah, I'm
It's
Because
with you.
that
crazy.
that Rivian looking real nice right now, man. I'm like, I got to do something different. Yep,
Yeah,
yep.
man. I wish they made. We ain't been. You know what I'm saying? It ain't been enough time. But if it had been, say, it was 20 years ahead, I'd be looking to give me one of them used Teslas, man. Give me a
True,
used junk. You know what I'm
true.
saying? Just like I would buy a used Honda Accord, I'm looking
Mhm.
to get a used Tesla,
Oh,
man.
but the threes though, the Model
Yeah.
Threes, shit, you could probably get them joints for like 15,
Nah, I
20.
don't, yeah, I don't. Yeah, I'm talking about
The trucks.
I'm talking about 4,500. I'm talking about Honda Accord prices, man.
Yeah, that O2 Tesla.
That was two
98,
steps. Yeah.
98 Tesla. That's what I'm
Yeah,
talking about.
They pull up as O2.
Yeah,
That
man.
98, that
I
98.
ain't got there
Nah,
yet,
I
man.
feel
But I'm
you.
telling you what,
I feel that.
I would do it though. If I
Nah,
could, I would
I feel that.
definitely. I mean, I can do it, but I'd be looking at them joints. First, I was like, nah, I ain't messing with that guy, man. But hey, they pushing me, man.
Yeah.
Push me
Nah.
close, man.
Yeah.
You,
Yeah.
at this point, having a electric car, you look like a really smart person.
Yeah, yeah.
You
Yeah,
know,
yeah.
You
because
might look like you don't got the best political views, but you're gonna look like a
Yeah.
smart.
Right now,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
They
right.
don't
yeah,
know.
yeah.
You gotta put that.
Yeah,
You gotta put that sticker like West used to
Hmm.
put on his joint. He said, "I bought this before I knew
Yeah,
about Elon." That's what that
yeah.
joint said.
Yep, yep, yep. Nah, man, I'm gonna have to make some. I'm gonna have to make some decisions quick, man, because I'm like, all right, you got that on top of the maintenance. I'm
Yeah,
like, yo, you got you a really and you still paying on it. Like shit, you got you damn near $2,000 vehicle expense, and you ain't even. That's
in a
yo,
month.
that's a mortgage, man. Like I will find,
Oh,
hey, that truck
yeah.
will go missing. I guarantee you, it will go missing. I, whatever that means, But
it's
you
wicked
know
out
what I'm
here.
saying?
It's wicked. It's wicked out here, boy.
You know what I'm
That's why I
saying?
say,
You
man,
see
it's
what I'm
like
saying?
we be talking about like different stuff, man. We be always like, like what's enough, or what I'm saying, like what we doing it for, man. But like you can't do, ain't nothing you can do, dog. Ain't nothing you can do. We stuck,
Hmm.
man, because you never gonna. We just on here talking about what we would get, but like once you get done, I already said I was like, yeah, after this right here, this joint over, this 5 years, 6 years up, I'm done.
Hmm.
But I already know, man, it's gonna be
Yeah.
something else, man. You know what I'm saying? It's
Sure.
gonna be just because that's what we like to do, man. You know what I mean? We ain't old enough to say it, which I hopefully I'll do it after I'm done with these, with these rides, man. Just be like, oh, that's it. I'm gonna keep me
Hmm.
some nice
Hmm.
little, get around joints that still they you clean them up, they still good. You can still take your road trip, or you could go just rent you a Toro. You can go rent you something nice and ride around, and then take it back to whoever it belonged to, and then you can,
And
you know what
maybe
I'm saying.
cheaper.
But you know how we do, man. There ain't nothing like what I'm saying, getting in that joint and doing nothing but just pulling
yeah,
up, man.
yeah.
So
What you do? Yeah,
But
that's just us, man. My thing is, man, I let my wife get the newer stuff, man, and
yeah,
I just buy after depreciation, man. You
yeah,
know what I'm saying? I just get I like to get what I like, but after it's depreciated.
yeah, yeah,
Just because, as soon as if it's, brand new, you know what I mean, you losing value as soon as you drive off the lot anyways.
yeah,
So, you know what I mean? It's just a thing for me is like if the car's been well kept, it's got good service records, it's, everything check those boxes for me, you know what I mean? One owner, no accident type of stuff, man.
yeah.
And it's a good deal, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go after it if it's something I can knock off 2.5, 3 years. So yeah,
hmm.
man.
Hmm.
Yeah, man.
Did y'all see, speaking of the gas and whatnot, did y'all see that you got people making money off the oil through the stocks? So you had traders bet 500 million on oil prices just before Trump posted on the delayed the Iran attack.
Nah.
So you got, all right. So we out here struggling with this oil.
Mm-hmm.
The rich is playing a whole different game with this oil.
Mm-hmm.
And we not tuning in, man. We could be missing, a huge opportunity, but there's a lot of insider trading rumors going on around this whole oil thing, man. All based on Trump's announcements, different things he's saying about the war
Yeah.
to dictate and influence the stock market.
The stock market.
Yeah,
Oh, you think
yeah,
so?
man.
He throwing the oops himself, like he doing that
He
purposely.
throwing he throwing it's like it's he's speaking in code, and so it's
Dang.
like, oh yeah, we're gonna have these conversations. We're starting the talks around,
Yeah.
reconciliation or peace, whatever, however you want to describe it.
Mm-hmm.
However, you have Iran saying we never even talk to him. And
Dang.
so he playing the game with the stock market, knowing people paying attention or talking, he's talking to people directly,
Yeah,
what I mean? But somebody getting rich at this point.
yeah,
It's always an opportunity in times like this. It's just you just got to be in position for it.
yeah.
Now that's the biggest thing, man. But it's we on the other side of this, man, where it's affecting us because it's $800 million. Is it
A day,
a day,
right?
right? Being spent on the war. And so you put that in perspective. We got $800, but what Pac say? I can't remember. I don't want to quote your boy John, but
We got money for war, but can't feed the poor. That's what you talking about?
exactly,
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Right. We got
Yeah.
money for war, but we can't feed the poor. You got $800 million a day, so it's disturbing when you see just what's important. And I bet, really, we can't really say the real reason this is going on. Why we fighting? What we fighting for? Like what's
yeah,
the what we
yeah,
doing over there? So
yeah,
it's definitely it's all about. I don't even know what it's about. I don't even want to speculate. I mean, power is involved for sure,
Yeah,
um, but all in all, man, I would say that there's certain countries that do not have or is not using or backed by. Let me say this: they're not backed by the Federal Reserve,
Yeah.
and Iran is one of the I would say the last couple countries that's not backed by the Federal Reserve Bank. And
Mhm.
so, we do that as we wish, but I do think there's something to a lot of this that's happening that we not really understanding because it don't really make sense, really, what's
yeah,
happening.
yeah,
Man, it's a lot of propaganda, but
Yeah.
but all in all, man, people out here making money. We ain't making money. We losing all the money. They're using our money to spend on the war.
yeah.
Um,
That damn
let's keep
social security
it,
that's
it,
getting ate up.
it's hey, what season is it? Tax season, right? So
Yeah,
they give they taxing people. They taxing the ones who
That's
right in
all
that
we worried
middle.
about right now. All we worried about is when that tax gonna hit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That
Well,
little
some people,
5,000, that
for
10
some people,
grand.
yeah,
some people, shit. I'm saying I'm not speaking to them people. I'm speaking to the people that is going to get taxed because you in that bracket where you're not rich enough
Yeah,
to
yeah.
do what you need to do, and you're not poor enough to get what you need to get. You right there getting
Us.
taxed out. You
Us.
feel me?
Shit.
Us. I wouldn't
Us,
say it,
bro.
but it,
And,
us.
you don't
Yeah.
know enough of the loopholes to
Ain't
finagle
enough.
the stuff
nah,
the stuff that if we did try a little something, you be in handcuffs quick, man, because
yeah,
we ain't
on that audit.
yeah, we ain't schooled in that ain't our field, man. So we don't
Yeah.
even
Yeah,
know
Yeah.
how to get
Yeah.
out of those, how to get in those
Yeah.
in those rooms where we can be legitimately writing off, stuff that we doing.
okay,
You know what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Speaking of
It's
that,
a definitely
you
it's
do
an
that? You do
art
that with
too.
your business? You got your stuff in your business name, your truck and stuff?
Oh,
Not the truck, man. Not the
Okay.
truck. Not the truck.
Okay.
But
Me and
but
Bill was talking about that the other day. He was talking about the one with the detail and stuff. He was thinking about putting that stuff in that.
and the truck, yeah, I'm about to put a truck in there.
but you can
That's the
if
goal.
but if you were so for example, if you still have it in your name, you still can claim it on your business taxes too.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, yeah. As long as you're using it for business
Yeah. Yeah.
purposes.
Yeah.
So you
right.
just got to keep track of that and how you're using it, the
Okay,
mileage, this, that, and the third.
You
And
be doing that?
yeah, yep,
Okay.
yep. So I still wrote it off on the business.
Yeah.
But nonetheless, man, it really only is a true benefit if you buy it outright. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
If it's finance, you get the tax cut, which is great for that year,
Yeah.
but you can't do nothing for the following year. You can. I don't think you can. You can't really touch it for another couple years. The
okay,
depreciation or something like that. I can't. Don't quote me on that, but talk to yes, don't talk to the CPA on it. But
Yeah.
nonetheless, I won't
yeah,
get to
yeah,
mess with it with my personal. But yeah, that's how I did the box truck. I did the box truck the same way.
Yeah.
I had it in my personal, and because I couldn't get it in the business at the
Yeah.
time because the business was new, and
yeah.
then and
Building
then
credit over that.
yeah, right. And
Yeah,
so um, the banks don't be trying to mess with it. So I was like, all right, cool. Just put it in my name, and then I'll just still write it off the same way I did. So yes, you still write it off as in your personal, but it's better to have it in the business because the business belly up, you can bankrupt, and you're
yeah,
not bankrupting yourself. And
right,
that's where I wish I had it in the business at the time because then I could
Yeah.
just walked away from it. Like after y'all
right.
can take it
Yeah.
when the
Yeah,
business failed. Um, so now I had to hold on to that bad boy because I didn't want to mess me up,
Hmm.
personally. So yeah, that's the only catch to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's in your personal name, man. But
Yeah, man. We gotta.
yeah,
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 it's tricky out here though, man. I mean, I don't know, man. We gotta get it. We gotta get in. We gotta get in this thing. Gotta get in the game, man. You know what I'm saying? Like we doing what we doing, man. But it's like you said, Lon. It's a whole nother side, man. That they ain't even letting us in, man. We don't even. We just watching from the outside. We ain't even in the stand, man. We in the parking
legit,
lot. You know what
legit
I'm
watching, bro. Like, but watching and it's like one of them shows when you getting wet, you getting you getting food thrown on you, whatever you get, all of it shit's flying back on you
saying?
as you watching. It's affecting us more than anything. So nah, man, it's a different time, man. We done lived through a lot of different situations. We've talked about it,
Telling you,
man. It's like
I don't know if we got it the worst, man. We seen. I say it all. I'm gonna say it every time. We seen the most, man.
We
the
see
most
what man.
variety of occurrences, man. Not maybe not
Shit,
the worst, but so
shit
much
people
different.
ain't never heard of.
Yeah,
Pandemics. I've heard of a pandemic before. You know what I'm saying? Like, not an epidemic. It's worse. It's a pandemic. Like
Pandemic.
it's
Yeah,
global. Like, yo,
yeah,
it's
yeah,
wow. So, man,
yeah.
we in different times, man.
Yeah.
With anything, and I hate to say it, and I hate to believe it, and I try not to speak it. Them, I ain't gonna say it. I ain't gonna say it, but it's
Don't put it out. Don't put it in
I ain't
there.
gonna put it out there, man.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Y'all plan on traveling or anything anytime soon, man?
I'm
Shit,
scared, man.
Lana out of here, man. Hey,
Yeah, yeah.
hey, he don't know nothing. Hey, Lana say ain't nothing gonna stop him, man. He out. He out, man. Hey, he out of.
Yeah, bro. It's like shit, I'm already committed. I'm going to Japan next month.
Okay,
And
my sister just got back from there, man.
it's how she like it. How she like it.
And she was out there for like 10 days.
Damn.
She was just sending pictures of like all these different places she was going, man. It was beautiful, man. She got to see Mount Fiji. I think
Okay.
it's only visible like 60 to 90 days out the year or something like
Right,
that.
right, right.
And she was
Oh
able to
wow.
go out there to see that. Most of the places she was at like, different restaurants and stuff, but she went to see
Mhm.
sumo wrestlers.
Okay. Okay.
She hit a couple different spots, man. So everything that she looked like that she was doing, like she was having a good time. So
That's dope.
you
That's
probably have
dope.
a great time. Yeah.
Nah, man, I hope so. I hope so. Nah, we started planning last year, and it's like, all right, because we was about to call it off.
Yeah,
And because wifey wanted to go to a wedding in Puerto Rico, and she wanted to do both. I'm like, bro, I'm not doing both. You gotta pick your
yeah,
poison
man.
at this
Pick one.
point.
Yeah.
Pick one, because I'm like, I'm not trying to be up and down the air. Like, all right,
Yeah, yeah,
like
yeah.
I'm just, at
That's
this
the only
point,
thing, man.
and the money, like it's like, bro, that's another 2,000 plus
Easy.
on top of what we'd already spent. I'm like, nah, this is
Right. Right.
excessive, man. I owe the IRS. I need to be paying them more than anybody, right? So
Yeah,
I'm
well, shit,
taking.
don't worry about it. Don't worry. You ain't got to pay them. They'll get it. They'll come
Yeah,
get
they
it.
go get it. They go come get it, man. So
Yeah,
nah, man. So yeah, we going, man. It's the same weekend, the Roots picnic too. So I was kind of like, ah, shit. I wanted to go check that out.
yeah.
But yeah,
That's
that's
the
where I'm
only.
at with it, man.
That's the only thing. That's the only thing I think I might do that. That ain't even like getting in the air though. To go there, I wanted to go. I wanted to go see Hove, but I really didn't want to because New York ain't really my spot, man. I don't really like New York like that. It's too fast. It's too much. You know what I'm saying? Like I
Too
said,
much going. Yeah, it's really fast paced,
yeah.
man.
Now, like Lana was talking, Lana was talking yesterday. He was like, you take that somebody was like take that train up that
Credit
joint.
train. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I'm cool like that, but I ain't driving around in there, and I just don't like.
Nah.
I got to try one more time, maybe in the summer, because I was there a few years ago for the Nas joint. It was like New Year's Eve though. Man,
Okay.
I
I know
love
it's
the
nuts out
concert,
there.
but I was like, man,
What was it, Manhattan?
I don't even know. Nas, he was at it was like the Radio City Music Hall, something up
Yeah,
there.
that's Manhattan. Yeah, so
Yeah,
I definitely that area is just crazy. Period, man.
can't do it, man. I mean, I don't even remember how I got around. I guess cabs or I don't know what it was.
Mm-hmm.
It was probably 10 years ago when I went to see Nas
Mm-hmm.
New Year's Eve. But nah, I ain't got no. I don't got no really no kicker for New York City
Mm-hmm.
in the wintertime for sure. I might try. Like I would like to get up there to see Hove, man, but Hove want too much. Hove want a little bit too much more than I want to give him, and
Mm-hmm.
so I might do the Roots picnic. But as far as that plane, I ain't really got nothing set up, man. I want to do something, but I think I'm gonna wait, man. I might wait till September, something, see what's happening. That's usually when I usually take my trips. It's either January or September is when I usually
Mm-hmm.
fly out somewhere and do something. So I'm gonna see
Yeah,
what's
that's
happening
what's
in
up.
September. But other than that, I'm gonna chill, man.
You ain't
I'm
gonna
gonna
check out that. You ain't go to that J. Cole, man, in Fayetteville in September.
September. Well, yeah, I will.
Yeah,
I drive. I'll drive and check code.
yeah,
I ain't flying. We
yeah.
just gonna get in the air.
Oh, not the Fayetteville. No, drive. I'm just saying. I'm just saying in general. Like,
Oh yeah,
Cole
yeah.
in Fayetteville in September. I'm thinking about taking that show
Hold
out.
on, man. We'll see, man. I'm waiting on
Yeah,
the ice guy, ice
Iceman.
god, man. Wait on the ice guy.
Yeah, I'm waiting on that too, man.
Yeah,
That
man.
need to,
I'm gonna give him
yeah,
a
I'm waiting
shot.
on that
I
too.
want, I want to see if he can recreate that. That thank me later. That take care, man. I want to hear some of that, man. But
Yeah,
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 we'll see. I don't mind. I like to check Cole out, man. I've been checking Cole out earlier, man. Cole making his media rounds right now.
I see. I see. I got to check out an
yeah,
interview.
Yeah,
yeah,
I see a
yeah.
couple
Mm-hmm.
clips, but
So they were saying, I just seen something yesterday was saying that, I mean, maybe he hasn't. gotten to the point to do the interview with these specific people, but they were just saying like, why would he do his first interview with GQ instead of doing it on like Drink Champs or
Oh,
one
Jay-Z
of
asked
the
that.
yeah,
Yeah.
instead of one of the like top,
Podcast.
podcasts, music podcasts in that space.
Mhm.
Um, and I think, Jay-Z, I don't I don't think that fits his narrative. You know what I mean? I don't think those spaces fit his narrative at this point. Maybe, he'll get around to him, but for him to just start coming out and I'm
Yeah.
sure he has an album coming. I'm sure he's doing some rollout for an album, when
I don't
announcing
know, man.
concerts and things of that nature. But I think just for him to start up, popping up in media like that, maybe he'll eventually get around to it. But he's very strategic and plays that game of chess well. So we'll see.
He above us, man. I mean,
Yeah.
I love all his whatever he do, man. I be rocking with him. I ain't never seen him do nothing that I'm like, man, I can't rock with Hov, man. So he always
Yeah.
move. For what I can tell, no matter what they say, they can't never put no dirt on his jacket, man. But I just feel like he said it in one of them clips, man. He was like, I'm Jay-Z. Like I'm Hov. Like pretty much that's how you feel, man. And I can't really blame him, dog, because where he was at, remember a long time ago, he had the Caesar on the Breakfast Club. That was an interview.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
like he ain't that person no more, man. He still talk the same, but
Yeah.
I mean, look how much he did, man. And we normal guys. But if we went from where we at right now, and then in 5 years we like 10x what we got going on, I don't know who's gonna be able to get me on their show either, man. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to
Plus,
just pull up on whoever. I mean, I would still be the same person, but I'm just saying, like, you can't you don't ever like you ain't never the same, man. I don't care what nobody tell you, man. You ain't never the same when you get fame, success, money. On top of that,
mhm.
man, everybody ain't rooting for him anyway, so he can't really tell, like what podcast you give your platform to. Which one you supposed to go to? He's supposed to go see
Myth. You
Gilly,
gotta go.
supposed to go see Myth Bleak. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like that's his people. That's like his real family, and where he's supposed to go. So it's like I don't
Yeah.
want to just show y'all love or just show. So I'm just gonna go all the way over here.
And be neutral.
Yeah, I'm not going to Good
Yeah.
Morning America, or I'm not going to go
Yeah.
see Joe Rogan, but I'm just gonna
Yeah.
go. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, neutral. So I don't
Yeah.
really know, man, but
But K
that's
Dot
that's
did the
the,
same thing.
who's that?
Somebody saying about Kendrick. He did the
Yeah,
same thing.
who we go see? Apple
GQ.
Joint or GQ?
He went to GQ.
He
He
was
did
GQ.
he did look. I mean, he did the Apple because of the Super Bowl, but he
Yeah,
ain't. But I haven't seen Kendrick on
yeah.
no
He ain't been on
podcast.
nobody's no black podcast, no black.
Nah, even when his album roll out, he didn't do no media. I think he did. He did some stuff. I think he did with. I don't know who he did it with, but I don't know. Maybe he did it with. Maybe it was GQ. I can't remember, but he
Yeah.
didn't. He hasn't done anything like a podcast. I ain't seen Kendrick on no podcast.
I wonder who's behind GQ. I wonder why. Like who's that? Like who's
Mm.
behind that? You know what I'm saying? Like is that how they always say Rock Nation, or they'll say I don't know.
What's the affiliation, right?
Yeah, somebody that's Jewish that with the money, with the bag, or how they always try to
Yeah.
tie it. So I feel like for both of them, I ain't know both of them had did that. So yeah, I don't know, man. People be always trying to say that though, like they owe us, our culture, that look or whatever. But it's so many of us, man, and I'm gonna tell you, like for me, like I watch all these like black podcasts and all this content. I always I'm watching it all the time, but really, man, some of us, man, we be on a lot of bullshit, man. Like some of our
Yeah.
like it be funny, and some of them be positive, and they be, what I'm saying, they be standing for something, but like really, it's a
Mm-hmm.
lot of like like throwing mud, man. A lot of drama, a lot of like,
Shock value.
yeah, man. Like
Yeah.
it ain't too many. Like I'm gonna tell you, probably off the top of my head, the only one that ain't really on like nonsense that at all is probably like $1 million worth of game and the pivot. Them the only ones that I never seen like really they ain't got nothing slick to their show. Whatever it is, that's what it is. It ain't gonna be nothing spun. They ain't really doing no gossiping. So it's hard for like I just saw Jeezy on the pivot. That was a dope interview. But like only a couple of those platforms, man, that's not out for like you said, Bird, like that shock value or like what
Hmm.
I'm saying? Because everybody ain't up. So when you're not
Yeah.
all the way up
Yeah.
where you feel you gotta find that moment, to
To fit in,
yeah,
yeah, fit in that algorithm.
yeah, man. You
Yeah.
gotta find that viral moment, man, and that's what I hate about like this space that's out there because of course you got to do some stuff. You don't have to, but everybody want to go viral. They want those views, those clicks, but that stuff don't really last, man. So you get it, and then you got to keep chasing it, trying to like feed into like nonsense, man. So if you and like some of those places, some of those things, they just they just do what they do. You know what I'm saying? Be authentic, be genuine, and then whatever come with it. But yeah, it's tough, man, because people like I say everybody want money, man. Everybody want money, attention, and fame, and it ain't with so many ways to get it if you're not actually good at what you do.
And it's so saturated. Like, these spaces are so saturated. There are a lot of the duplicate platforms and things of that nature.
Yeah,
So, I was reading something like actually my wife was telling me, she was saying like, and podcasting, like you make the audience fall in love with you first,
yeah,
then you can start going into different, directions, or, adding this or making slight changes, when you're able to receive, your audience and get that huge following. You just can't jump out there like that, without, the backing, because ain't nobody, you're not going to get the support, just like anything you do. But if you make your audience fall in love with you, man, they're gonna be there behind you, because obviously you're doing something you like. I use Currency as an example.
yeah,
Like he Currency hasn't been mainstream, or doesn't drop like singles on the radio,
yeah.
but his fan base is crazy. He has like a cult following, from the things that he does, regular people, everyday people like to do. So he's gonna have that genuine following, and people gonna support him. Like Larry June, like I think Wiz Khalifa, all those guys kind of like fall in that same category. So they're not doing nothing wild. They're just being themselves. And I think a lot of people, like in the podcasting or any entertainment field, who are just like jumping in here, they try to create these characters or create these narratives for themselves that it's maybe totally against who they really are, and it just doesn't mesh, and that's why they don't get a lot of push or a lot of following, man. And it's just the formula is not correct.
Yeah, well, see, I think that's facts, but I think it take time to do that. You saying like
Oh,
they fall
definitely.
in love with you, people don't got time, man, or they, you know what I'm saying, because you watching one beside you that was started when you started and they gone, or some
Hmm.
other one that's like, and so you ain't trying to catch up, but you like, damn, like, you trying to catch it, you trying to catch up, man, and when you in it for like with some people like ex athletes that's you might have been a C-level athlete, but now you jump into that space and now you trying to do that to like keep your lights on, or you trying to do that to, you know what I'm saying? Because you see that it's money in it, not that you really got something to say or you really got, like a message to put out there. So yeah, but it's tough to do that, man, because like I said, that takes like time, man. That takes like it's not easy. You just can't cut the microphone on or cut the camera on and just talk. You know what I'm saying? Like it's work in it. It's like time, effort in it. So, if you don't have and a lot of people if you got somebody that's somebody, well, it's easier because they already got the following. So
Right,
you get
right,
into
right, right, right.
like the
Yeah.
520. They got Jeff Teague. That's where the people came. And then when they
Yeah,
Right.
come to see it, you be like, oh, these other dudes, these regular guys, like they
They
funny,
funny
man.
too. Yeah.
Yeah. So then it's like, damn, now really, they don't even he could go. Like he still bring value to it too, but he could be gone and they could
yeah,
roll and those guys could roll like by themselves, man. So
yeah.
it's just all about like find your pocket, man, find your lane,
Hmm.
man, and
That's
just
true. That's
yeah,
true.
man. So it's
That's
tough. It's
but
easy, but it's hard, man. That's why I feel about it, man.
no, but you make a great point because if you look at any homegrown podcast, can you really name five that is really popular? You see popping on Instagram, um, and if they are popping, they are inappropriate. They
Yeah,
don't. They don't.
Yes,
They entertainment lane.
yeah,
yes,
So when you cooking up or original content off of real life experiences, education, real conversation, it's harder
parenting
to build
kids.
traction.
Yeah,
Kids, it's hard to build traction because we're talking about having real conversation, real talk.
Yep.
But when you on that entertainment escapism content, it's easy to gain traction because
We love, man. We love that.
you letting it all hang out. You letting it just
Ignorance is bliss, man.
yeah, exactly. So
Yeah.
I look at that and I don't feel bad in that sense. Like, all right, we ain't really pop. We've been rocking this for years now, and we ain't really pop like we need to.
Yep.
But the potential's there, and I
Yep.
think it's kind of like John, you were saying, is like it's really a very consistent, consecutive thing. And when I think about the year, like when I started listening to, like, for example, Joe Budden, like when podcast was just like a
Beginning.
almost like a gimmick, a joke, like,
Yep.
you
Yeah.
like, damn, the hell nigga Joe Budden doing, but it's good content. I
Yep.
fell in love with talk radio through Sirius XM, so I always appreciated a good, like, just by talk radio style
Yeah.
show. And so I didn't feel like it was so strange, but as the years go on, he evolved, and I
Yep.
think that's what really takes you to the next level, your evolution. But
Evolution. Oh, man.
but I do think there has to be. Um, eh, I be for real, like, shoot, we doing it, but we could take it. We could take it to a whole nother level at the
We
same
chilling,
time.
man. We
We are
ain't.
chilling.
And yeah, we chilling,
Yeah,
and it's cool because we really can't. We really. No, I said we can't. We can do whatever we want to do, but we really
yeah,
can't go like 100 miles an hour because it's life. It's life going on.
Yeah.
But that
yeah.
makes you feel. That makes me feel like more encouraged too, because I'm like, just from since Bird came messing with us, it's different than a year ago. So
Mm-hmm.
it's different. Like it's you can just tell, like, it's different people, different audiences. We able to talk about different stuff because it's not just me and you, Lionel, talking about it.
Mm-hmm.
Now,
Mm-hmm.
if, for instance, we used to look for like a guest all the time, but now if we don't got it, it's cool. We
Yeah,
don't need it. We don't need it. But
you
it's
don't.
more people, man. It's more people, and that's why I think, like Bird said, you get that following because you look at how many followers we got or how many. It don't equate to how many like views we'll get.
Views.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Or
yeah.
how many people that's like I told y'all like a month ago. It's people now that's like, yo, when can we set up something to come on?
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm.
that's something that, like we said, we doing it as a not a hobby, but we doing it when we got a time on this
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
on this hour a week, and
Mm-hmm.
that's it. So if we ever when we get to another stage where we can like, this is what we're gonna do, dog. We're gonna step it up a little bit. I feel
Mm-hmm.
like we a whole lot of room for growth, a whole lot of room for
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
like
Absolutely.
improvement,
A lot
and
of room, absolutely.
we're not even into all the avenues to be into
Yeah.
like the
Mm-hmm.
YouTube. We would talk about it, and I was talking about that thinking of that earlier. I was like, Mama asked y'all like, what we at with the resolutions, with the New
I
Year?
was thinking that
Where we
too.
at? Like, where we at,
Yeah,
as far as like personal, professional? Because I was like, for real, I ain't gonna. I did stuff, but I haven't been thinking like, yo, what did I tell myself I was
yeah.
going to
Mm-hmm.
do? Because I didn't really tell myself like I didn't really set none of goals for myself this year. I was just like, yo, I'm just gonna get to
Work
it,
out.
whatever that means. I'm
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
gonna
Yeah.
get to it, and I feel like I am. I feel like I'm doing that, but yeah, man, like it ain't our. If this was like if we work all us work part-time jobs and we did this all the time, I'd be like, yo, we slacking, man, because we'll be putting a whole lot of time into it to get wherever we see ourselves at. But
Mm-hmm.
yeah, man, but it's going exactly how it should go according to how we living, man. Because what if all of a sudden in 6 months somebody wants to come to a summit or come to a something, we might all can't go. Shit, Lana,
Mm-hmm.
hey, you might can't make it. You might got such and
Mm-hmm.
such, Bird, me. So,
Mm-hmm.
like I was saying about, we was talking about the juice stuff, man. I was like I'm trying to chill because I could jump out too fast, and then I get these some big time people or Blackbird, which with the detail, Alana, you get some people that like, yo, this is what I need from. I want this and this and that. You can't do it. You ain't able to really
Mm-hmm.
do it. So you asking for something that you
Mm-hmm.
ain't ready to you ain't ready to take on right now.
Right.
So,
Mm-hmm.
that's why, that's when stuff happens like organically, man. And, like we always say, it's gonna happen. It's everybody, we on the right timeline, man. And
Mm-hmm.
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 we know we could go harder with it. We could do more. We could shit, we ain't put $1 into nothing yet. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like we ain't so most businesses, You gotta put in something eventually if you want something out, you
Mhm.
know. So just think about that. It ain't even it's
Mhm.
people that's buying equipment, they buying you know what I'm saying, they shooting content, and
Cameras, all type of stuff.
we could do that, and that would help us, but we haven't done it, and I feel like we got something that people around here they know, like they seen it, they know, like they know what it is, man. So like you said, those views and those followers and all that, hey, that's like the views is where what you look at, because that's how many people like checking it out. You know how many times
Yeah,
checking it out.
yeah.
So you know I
And
think it's
people like what we do too, man. I mean, I get people hit me up all the time, like, man, yo, that I like what y'all brothers doing, man. I like what y'all creating,
yeah,
and I think that type of motivation is, is great.
yeah,
Just to hear that what we're doing is something that people like to see and are anticipating for us to drop on a Thursday,
yeah.
So we doing some of the right things, and slow motion is better than no motion.
All
Yeah,
the time,
yeah,
man, all the time.
yeah,
And
Yeah.
we
yeah.
haven't did like we could easily. We used to talk about it before, but we ain't did it. But we could still do. We could easily have some type of merch, hat, T-shirt. We could turn it. It's a lot of ways we could go.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And I used to tell Lana, I was like, man, if one day, if next year, all of a sudden we say, yo, we're gonna make a couple hats, and all of a sudden that joint just boom. Well, then we don't need to sit here that much. We can be like, oh, y'all know what?
Right.
We can go a little bit this way because these joints taking off. These are just like those. What's the joint? Dad Gang. They don't sell nothing.
Yeah.
They don't sell. They
Mm.
kill. It's a couple of T-shirts on their website, but it's just mad hats. Yo, them joints. It ain't but so many ways you can put Dad Gang on a hat, dog. They selling millions of
Mm-hmm.
hats, man. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So,
Yeah.
and I don't even know who that came. I don't even know who's behind that. I don't know if it's a white man. I just know I bought 3 or 4 of them. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So
Mm-hmm.
that's why I always say, man, I always like to you just keep doing stuff, and then eventually you're just gonna fall into that lane that you're supposed to be in, man. And it might be this,
Mm-hmm.
but it might be something else. It might be something else off of this that's where they might be looking for this in a year. Like, damn, y'all ain't dropped. Nah, man, we drop once a month now, man, because it's something else going on that we had to pivot to. We
Mhm.
had to move.
Mhm.
That's where that took us to. So
Yeah, that's
No,
wild.
facts.
Yeah, no, it is factual.
yeah, man.
Nah,
So
man.
we
Yeah,
cool, man.
what they say, the race isn't given to the swift; it's given to those who can endure to the end.
Yeah.
So
Mhm.
as long as we
The
keep,
marathon.
that's it, the marathon, man.
Hey, what
So
about what
yeah.
about you was talking about so we talking about us winning, man. Our people, man. What we talking about was Ryan Coogler and Michael
Oh
Booth.
yeah, bro. I mean,
Yeah,
like we won a
so
Super Bowl, dog. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
How you feel about that joint, man? They had a little bit of
Not
little turmoil at first, man.
controversy.
They was hating on us, man, but that boy done got sweepstakes, man.
Yeah.
Hey man, they swept up, man. They clean house. Like they definitely have shown
Yeah,
what black excellence looks like, and I
Yeah.
think it's just how he one negotiated his deal,
yeah,
right?
Yeah.
You know
Yeah.
how and then you look at the wins, right? That he stacked up not just for him but also for his team. For the cast, Michael B. Jordan. He definitely is. He's been that guy, but now he's that guy.
He's that
So
guy.
got that
yeah,
recognition.
the recognition, got the accolades
Mhm.
for it. So he's our generation, Denzel, you would say,
Yeah,
Yeah.
Will Smith,
which is
Denzel. Yeah,
yeah. But you think like, wow, Denzel's 70, right? So it's like, wow, man, like we grew up on that guy, and he's like, all right, he's still that guy, but now Michael B. Jordan. But you see them win, and I think what is unfortunate about these award shows, a lot of times representation isn't always respected.
Right.
And so we don't always get the win. We don't always get the thumbs up, and it's always going to a person you never heard of, a movie you never heard of. I'm like, is it that good? Like, is it that good? Maybe I'm just not
yeah.
in that whitewash space, right?
Mhm.
But not to compare anyone or anything to everything's great, but at the end of the day, man, it does feel like we got to be on the edge of the seats, and like that should have been a question what was going to happen. But
Yeah,
I think when you think about, I don't know if it was the what award show it was, but Marty Supreme won over the Sinners movie, and I'm like, bro, Marty Supreme just came out,
Yep.
And Center's been, we don't really know the success of Marty Supreme.
Yep.
You
Yeah,
know what the success of Sinners is at the box office,
Record breaking.
at, through streaming, all the things. So, I just think at the end of the day, man, you get slighted and you get tired of it, and at some point it got to stop. But nonetheless, when we won, right, I'm sitting up there,
yeah, we won. No, no,
we won, right.
That's
So I'm
wild,
sitting there
man.
like, yeah,
yeah,
let's go,
You
we
think
got that,
you think they do that? You think the other people do that? You think they be saying like you know how we do, like we was doing that with Shador. We were doing that when Shador was playing. Like we would do that
yeah,
with I don't, people do that with Braun. People do that with like centers, man. Michael B. Jordan. They feel like that. I feel like we only want to do that. And
yeah,
why
because
I love that we do that, but I don't think everybody else. I don't think
well,
Asians and
but why though?
I don't know, man. I don't know.
But think about it, like we always.
What Wale said, we ain't supposed to never have nothing, man. You know
That's
what
what
I'm saying?
Yeah, that's it.
You know?
Bingo, right? And they deny you of it. Like they deny your greatness.
Yeah,
Like you just said, it should do it. They deny that man greatness
yeah.
for not one round, not two round, not three round, not
They
what is
told you,
five round?
they told you
You know?
everybody was walking in from outside, and they was wet, and they told you it ain't raining out there, man.
You see what
yeah.
I'm
To
saying?
suppress, they want to suppress
Yeah, it's like it ain't raining.
everything.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
Y'all jacket's wet, but it ain't raining out
Ain't
there.
raining.
yeah,
Right.
that right.
Yep. So yeah, if they can deny you of it, man, that's what racism is, right? It's like they got the
Mhm.
power to deny you what your talent, what you done made way for yourself, and they
Mhm.
can deny you of that opportunity because they got Colin Kaepernick. They can deny you of your opportunity because you're not playing by their rules.
Yeah,
Right.
And I think that's the other part. Is like, man, I don't know what them guys had to do to get the win,
yeah.
right? Which also puts something, I'm conspiracy L. I'm gonna be in that bag sometime because I'm seeing. I mean, I ain't even put it out there, but I think there's things that you just in Hollywood, it's just kind of interesting how things move. But all in
Yeah,
all, they got the dub. But it's like I feel we got to go through so much and do so much just to get what we deserve at the end. At the end
yeah.
of the day, like
And at the end of the day, yeah, is it, I know it's we champion them for it, but
It's
hmm
worth
to go through what we have to go through just to receive acknowledgement for an achievement, is it worth the blood, sweat, and tears? Is it worth all the rejection? Is it worth, you know,
yeah, yeah,
um, is it worth what the other nominees didn't have to go through
hmm
Yeah,
to be
yeah.
able to receive the same acknowledgement, man? Like you shouldn't have to go through atrocity just because you're the best of doing what you're
hmm
doing
hmm
in your space, just to be recognized. So I mean, it's we always gonna be two steps behind, man. We know that. We know that. We know we always gonna have to work harder, two times harder to be able to move forward. So I think that's something that's been embedded in us. But like when does it stop?
Yeah, they said we got to work twice as hard to get half as much, man.
Yep.
So I don't subscribe to it. I don't subscribe to it,
That's
but I know
crazy.
it's true, man. But like we try to, what I'm saying, act like it ain't what it is. But I
Yeah.
wish we didn't. I wish we didn't need that. I wish we didn't. I wish Sinners could have just did what it did, and we didn't need like. But I mean, just like I just said about we were talking about the whips, the cars, the stuff we got. We would say we can say that like, man, I don't need that. We don't need that. But that's us, man. That's us. So we make that good art, and they got these shows, these award shows that acknowledge good art. So it's like, shit, why we want to be recognized, but we really shouldn't need nobody validation like that clip of the Hove interview. He was like, he told the kid to take allow out of his
Oh yeah,
vocabulary.
vocabulary.
He's like,
Yeah.
nobody can
Yeah.
allow you to do nothing. But that ain't true. But I like that he said that. But it's not true, man, because you ain't just gonna do anything you want to do. You can start something, but you're gonna have to more than likely, man, you're gonna need one of them to
You gotta
grant you
adhere.
permission at some point in time, man.
Yeah.
And
Yeah. Yeah.
it's ways that I'm sure, like we keep doing what we doing. People keep fighting, keep pushing. It's going to be a time where that's not the case, or whoever allows us to do something looks like us, or they doing it because they rock with us, not because some DEI or something told them that they had to give it to us. But That's what I like to try to go by, man. Like nobody can
Yeah.
allow you to do nothing, but they make these rules, man. So we're gonna play the game. Hey, we
Yeah.
gotta. There's only so many. It's only a couple games out here, man. Like you can't just go. It ain't no other Oscars. It ain't no other Grammys. It ain't no Black Grammy Awards. It ain't no Black Oscar Awards, man. We gotta go. We gotta go play ball with them. So
Mm-hmm.
you know,
Mm-hmm.
it
Yeah.
is
Or
what it
not.
is.
Or not. And
Or
be
not. Or
like, all
not.
right,
Right. You can do that.
and just
But
do your
then
do
what do
your
you
thing.
what do you make the art? You make the art for, like, what do you play ball for? To win a chip. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like, and I think, like, in business, like around your business, bird, mine. If I just get money and I make lots of money, I don't care about nothing else. But once I get into my business and I start to grow it, you want that. You want to be recognized as the best
Yeah.
mental
The
health,
best in your
yeah, the
in your
best
space.
mental
Yeah.
health space
Yeah.
in Virginia. Like that's what
Yeah.
you want, man. So it's hard to say. It's
Mm-hmm.
easy to say that, like, I don't care about it, and you really don't. But if y'all passing out awards, hey, I need one because
Mm-hmm.
what I'm doing is good. So that's the thing, man. So it's tough, man. It's like the world, man. It's like like your man from last time, what he was saying, man. Like when he was talking about the health stuff, we say all that stuff is hereditary. That's the way it always is, but it took you a long time to, like, you could fix it. So we could fix it, but it's going to take years to fix it. So just like somebody that says, "Man, this runs in my family, so this is where I'm going to be." Now that ain't true, but you just ain't going to fix it in a couple weeks either. So you gotta,
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
saying, you gotta work on it. You got to start from scratch, man, to try to build your own stuff, or not want validation from the other side or whatever. It's some people that look like us that don't want us to have it. So it ain't
It's-
all. It ain't all like,
They be the worst,
yeah,
man.
yeah,
They actually are the
like that.
worst.
Yeah, yeah. So
All the
it
work.
don't matter, man. It don't matter the race. It's just a human thing, man. It's like
Yeah.
a
Yeah.
crab in a bucket. We more like that
Mm-hmm.
for ourselves, against ourselves, but they kind of shit on us when they know we coming. We'll shit on us if we just think we might be doing something good.
Yeah.
Like I don't want you to get off the ground. They'll shit on us once we get up there, and they like, all right, that's high enough. Like, hey, you don't you ain't coming up here. Y'all got high enough. So
How y'all feel about that though? Like, I mean, what does that do for you? Like when that shit happens to you and somebody trying to deny you like when we talk about the crabs in the barrel, or just or a sense of like, all right, I thought you was with me, but you not with me, or I thought we was locked in, but we not really. Like in terms of like business or in terms of personal growth,
mhm.
does it give you gas, or does it give you, or does it hurt you to a point like depresses you, like what is it? You get what I'm saying? Like does it like make you just completely turned off from people in general? Like I ain't rocking, I'm chilling, I ain't even trying no more. Like what does it do for y'all?
Nah, go ahead, bro. You go ahead, man.
Man, I think it's twofold, right? Our grandmothers, our grandparents, they've all told us, man, everybody ain't your friend,
Yeah.
you know?
Right.
So, you get that out of the result because a lot of times when we build these relationships off of those individuals who we think that may be like-minded or, we're
Mm-hmm.
getting close to, they could be taking advantage of your knowledge and what you have to bring to the table without you even knowing. So, they can have their own plan on the back end where you know nothing about so that you can't exceed. Um, but I but it's disheartening, man. It's disheartening because we've um we've been through so much as a people, and one of the toughest things for us to do is kind of to stick together and to
Mm-hmm.
see when, you have a genuine purpose for something that you're trying to accomplish and you want to be aided by someone who has your same likeness, and that doesn't happen when you feel like it's gotten up to here,
Mm-hmm.
and it's a letdown, man. It's a letdown,
Yeah.
and it's definitely something that makes you kind of take a step back. It's a lot of emotions that go through that. I've gone through that. It's a
Yeah.
lot of emotions. It's a lot of questions, but at the end of the day, you just have to search and find ways to be able to pick yourself up. Get it back together and keep pushing, man. Because it can't stop. You can't allow things like that to ultimately stop you, but you
True.
gain a sense of understanding to know what not to do the next time.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And
That's facts.
I don't know, man. I'm I think like with that stuff, man. Like to me, I don't think ain't nobody could ever like if I just know if I meet somebody, they ain't gonna never say like I acted like that for nothing. Like just like oh that nigga he was hating, man, or he wasn't. I said I was talking about stuff I want to do. He was like, nah, man, I don't. You shouldn't. That ain't gonna work. I'd never do that. But if I see that you got that with you, that I'm doing, and I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna give you what you give me. So like everybody, I'm good. Everybody good at first, man. But if I feel like if you got that type of energy, or I can like, whether it's like direct, most of the time with people like around us, man, it's like indirect stuff. Ain't nobody never just outwardly like, nah, that ain't it, or I ain't rocking with that. It's
Yeah,
always like,
yeah,
like they're gonna be around until either like, oh, I got enough, I'm good, or until you get too far up that they can't like, oh, I can't go up there, so I'm gonna stay down here and just start, setting this shit on fire down here, like bashing it. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? But it definitely like a few you, but
Mm-hmm.
that's to probably be the only thing I'll say. Like I would need some therapy about something like that because I'm gonna
Nah, that's a
be
fact.
that'll be the only thing, man. Because whoever does that to me or I feel like that, then I ain't everything I do. I want you to know that I'm every win I get, I got to make sure you know I got to win. It's almost like I'm gotta ride by your house in my new car, or I gotta, you know what I'm saying. I make a new business or I win some, whatever it is, because I know that like you really wanted me to not do this. Like you
Not
wanted
do
me not
it.
to,
Yeah.
you ain't want me to win.
Yeah.
It wasn't that like
Yeah.
and ain't nothing that like I said, ain't nothing that I did for that. It's just people don't got ambition sometimes, man. So they don't got ambition, but they around you. It's like how much of your sauce you gonna let me get, and then when you decide like, oh man, you ain't really sharing it like you was, because people you can just feel like the energy of some people. So if you,
yeah, 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 yeah,
that's kind of
for
bad
sure.
for us, like we call it in the country or around where we from, man. We don't never
Close.
it
Close knit
ain't never
areas. Yeah.
everybody's so close, so
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
you can be at functions with people, but like
yeah,
man, but it ain't so serious that we gonna blow this function up. But it's just like I hate to have to move around people. That's really how it is, man. You got to move around your own like friends, you want to call it friend. You got to move around them, man, because you got to keep some ideas to yourself, or you can't express like, yo, this is
Mm-hmm.
what I'm trying to do next. Yo, this is what I'm doing, and that's how it
Yeah.
should be. It should be like that. You shouldn't be holding none of your thoughts and ideas around people that, unless you got a real problem, then they ain't your friends. But that's how it is with us. Like we around a lot of people that we ain't really like that, but it's just bad energy, man. So
yeah.
we always be selective. So that's how
They don't have your best interest. They don't have your best
nah, man.
interest, man. Yeah,
But they still with you though. And that's like,
yeah,
I was thought about that one day, man. I was like, I'd rather have all enemies, bro. Like all like real enemies. So like we don't it
You know
ain't
who they stand. You know where they stand. You
yeah,
know who they
yeah.
are.
Like, I'd rather have those, man. I'd rather have
Yeah.
like because those
Yeah.
people they'll never get in your way because
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
like if you see them, it's a problem. It's not like it's not no dap. Because if you got like a real like somebody that don't want your best man, it shouldn't be no dap and hug. But that's how it is with a lot of
Mm-hmm.
a lot of us. It's like that. It's like it's that 1-2, man. You you see somebody is hit me up, man, or y'all doing something. We'll hang out. You take a picture and it look good, but if you start talking about too much positive stuff, you start talking about too much if you turn it up, you got too much good going on, and you can feel that's
Mm-hmm.
like they like, what I mean? They're like, nah, that ain't. They don't feel it, man. So
yeah,
yeah,
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that's tough, man. It's tough to do that, man. But it's like that
Mm-hmm.
though, man. It's like that worse.
No, it is.
It's like that worse with our own than it is with anybody else because at least with we talking about white people, we talking about whatever race. At least we already know why that's like that. We never was with them like that. They started 500, 400 years ago doing that. So we ain't
yeah,
surprised. You know what I'm saying? Like we would probably be
yeah,
that way
yeah,
too. If we was the superior race, which we are, but if we was the
Mm-hmm.
ones enslaving white people and they started coming up like we're coming up, we'll probably do the same thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We might, you know what I'm saying? If this was
To
ours and that,
stay up on top, to stay
yeah,
on top.
we don't
Yeah.
want we don't want y'all to have what we got. Like we did this, so I feel that. Like I don't be as mad at them. You know what I'm saying? Now, when they doing it, sometimes they get a little too crazy with it, but I at least see like the systematic way they
Mm-hmm.
operate. Like,
Yeah, you got to implement it in certain areas. They
yeah,
implement it in certain areas now. Yeah.
yeah, man. But yeah,
Mm-hmm.
it's tough, man. That's
It
that's
is.
another podcast, man.
Yeah.
Nah.
What's your thoughts on that, El?
Well, I was gonna say real quick, John. You know what Fab say? Frenemies. You know, y'all remember that joint,
Yeah.
Frenemies. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah,
um,
Fab was talking about that thing.
he been
About the
talking about
post, about the you see the joint about the post, like your friends when they
Oh, like
like
him.
how they
Yeah.
just like you see something and just like, oh Lionel, oh circle of wellness,
mm-hmm.
you can't do that. Like I don't even
Yeah,
I used to
yeah,
say
yeah,
I don't even like Rick Ross no more, man. But what Rick Ross said when he was like, I don't even know what you're talking about, but I'm gonna hit it. Like
yeah,
I can't even
yeah.
hear it. I'm working. I'm running somewhere. I'm
I'm
out
hitting the
doing
joint.
something.
Yeah,
But man, this say such and such, and I know him, and we cool.
yeah,
So boom,
yeah,
it don't matter. Like
yeah,
So
yeah.
yeah, but go ahead, Lana. Close us out,
Nah,
man. We gonna get off this, man.
nah. You
Don't
know,
cost nothing to show love, man.
Close my
but
laptop.
I would say this. Yeah, I say, no, I feel you both, man. I think there's a part of me that definitely is let down. I like that word, right? Like that let down feeling. Like, damn, I thought more, or I expected more,
Yeah,
and I think um, as a man, especially as a business owner, man, you experience that a lot. You know, when you expect something from people and then it's something totally different. I think what I've learned at the end of the day that people want to see you do good, but just not better than them.
that's it.
Mhm.
That's it.
All right, and I've learned that, man. If you can find people who's cool with your success and they can not feel envious of that, that's the good people around you.
Yep.
And I've definitely have allowed that to fuel me, to motivate me though. Like that is like a sense of motivation because I do feel like you know things at times can be handled a lot better than what they are. And I granted, man, we all don't speak our minds the way we need to when we need to,
Yeah.
but sometimes you got to speak your mind,
Yeah.
because it's just, you a decision can affect a lot of things. One
Yeah.
decision in any situation, or people not showing up in your life the way you think they are. Man, it can change your whole perspective on the person, the situation. It can really just, it can really damper a relationship that probably didn't need to be
You think, yeah.
go that way.
Yeah.
But it's hard, man. At that point, it's like I don't know if I can go back.
No, I can't.
Like I'm in spaces now. I can't go back with people. I can't even go back because it's like, man, I thought it was different. I thought we was gonna handle this a lot different than what we did. But you get left holding bags, you get left holding situations. It's like, man, I know who people really are now. When it really comes down to it. But all in all, man, I think that shit's just really is like turn me up, like let's go. Like I'm like it's like when you like pain almost, it's like hit me again, like I'm about to run through the wall type shit, you know what I'm saying? So it gives me that fuel, man. It gives me that type of that level of tenacity, that level of locking in. But it's like, all right, can I stay focused in that? Because you can get lost in that emotion too. Because I could easily, you can wax and wane in that. Yeah. So
That's what I think it do to me though. Like it'll turn me up, but then it'll get me off track. It'll run me off the road too. Cause I'm like,
sure.
that's all I'm
Yeah.
on. Like that's all I can.
That's all I'm on.
Think about because like, when you walking around, you living how you living. All you do is think.
Yeah.
All you do is think, man. So
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
see something, you see a person, you see a thing. You might
Yeah.
be making money hand over fist, but you just think
Yeah.
like, yo, like, damn, man. You think about whatever it is, man, and it'll get you back, like it'll set you back. So no matter how
Mm-hmm.
good you're doing, because like when you can be making money, but that could be messing with your mental
Yeah.
health. Because you could think about something for so much, man. You could be, I don't know if it happened to me, but you could have high blood pressure, man. You know what I'm saying? You could start getting a headache, man. You could start
Sure.
like, you know
Sure.
what I'm saying? So,
Yeah.
but Yeah, man. Like I said, man, I ain't never been to therapy, but for something like that, I probably go talk to somebody about that because I ain't never like once it go, I don't know if I ever be like after something happened with a person with business, personal, and then if I'm years later, they like, hey man, like this, like that, I can't. We can't do nothing, man. Like
Nah,
just what the boys
it's
say respectfully, man. I'm
yeah,
move around, man. But you
yeah,
know,
no facts. I've learned to learn to I've learned to love from afar, to preserve relationships.
I learned to stay
Because,
away. I ain't loving. I don't love. I don't.
well, you know,
Stay out
but
the
you know, I think it's
You got
some
to protect, and then you
it's
got to
some,
protect yourself.
yeah,
and I think
Yeah,
in some relationships you can be like,
yeah,
I'm good off that. I
yeah,
don't
yeah,
need that, right?
yeah,
But then on the other hand, some relationships like, all right,
yeah,
I'm
yeah. You
not,
right.
you
You right.
know, you know what I mean. So, but I think all in all, man, it's as you get older, man, it's like you start seeing things more clearly. You start feeling things a little bit more,
yeah,
and because I think in time, man, your expectations to people it could be here. Like,
Yeah,
boom, this is who I know this person to be.
yeah.
And then as you get older, man, it's like, oh shit, nah, this shit ain't reality right here.
That's
I
on
need to
you.
bring this
That's on you.
down. And you got damn
They
right.
the
Yeah,
same
it
person. They
is.
the same person that they was then. You changing. You grew up. You leveled
Yes,
up.
yes,
You got to
yes, yes,
treat them like they are, man. You know what I'm saying? Deal with
yes,
them at the level that they are if you're going to deal with them. So
you
if you
yes,
know,
go around
yeah,
that
yes,
person, it's on you. It's your fault if you tell them your new ideas and they suck their teeth,
yes,
or you can see them roll their
yes,
eyes, or you hear about later they was like, man, that nigga Lionel doing something else. Like, damn, that nigga don't never stop. Like,
yeah,
man, he just did
yeah.
something else. Like, you know what I'm saying, or whatever it is. So
It's
that's on you
facts.
because
Yeah,
they already bit you like twice, dog. So you just like getting bit, or you a fool. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah,
you know what I'm
yeah.
saying.
That's
yeah.
a good point.
When we get
And,
older,
you
that's on
know,
us. The older you get,
Yeah,
yeah,
facts.
it's on you.
yeah. And as we do get older, we start to understand and start to gather. Some people don't now. Some people don't. I'm about to say our emotional intelligence, right?
Yeah,
The one thing that we don't want to disrupt as we get older is like our time and our peace.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
And like, like those things are kind of like non-negotiable areas for me. Like I don't want my time disrupted and I don't want my peace disrupted. So I gotta be able to think about things in a certain way.
yeah,
So a lot of times, when you're younger and things happen to you, you think about them, you be like, damn, like why why did that happen to me? Or, for whatever particular reason. But
mm-hmm.
like when you get older, your mindset starts to shift and like
Mm-hmm.
some things, happen for you. They don't happen to you, they happen for you for a particular reason
Yeah,
that dictates a different outcome for you at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? So when you start to think about things in that way, I think it eases a lot of the letdown,
Mm-hmm.
the emotional stress because this shit gonna keep spinning, man.
yeah,
Whether we
yeah,
whether our head between our legs or not. So and it's not gonna stop
yeah.
for us. So we gotta learn how to push through it some way or other,
Facts.
and
That's the truth.
Yeah, you
leave
got
what's behind in the rear view.
they say you got to
Yeah.
roll or get rolled over, man.
Roll over.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Get down and lay down. What Bean say?
Gotta lay down.
Yeah,
Now I
man.
laugh, man. I laugh because years ago, man, when I was out there in the trenches doing the counseling, right?
Yeah,
And man, this dad was talking to his son, man. His son was bad, man. He was like heavy in the street. I wouldn't say bad, but he just was a knucklehead, right?
yeah,
And he's like, hey boy, the world ain't round for nothing. The world ain't round for nothing.
yeah,
And he kept saying that, right? And I'm like, and it always stuck with me, right?
yeah,
And you think about it, man, it's like what you put out there is what you get.
Mhm.
And so, hey man, you gotta sometimes and I think in that, right, finding your peace is like, bro,
Mhm.
I gotta let people live with whatever they doing, and I gotta focus on what I'm doing because where your focus goes, your energy flows, and I need my energy to flow. And you know what I'm saying?
Yes,
I need
man.
to focus on something. I need my focus on something different.
yeah,
And so, like we talk about, John, we don't want to derail that intensity, right? But that's that nitrous. Let me just get that nitrous real quick,
yeah,
and then let me just lock in,
yeah.
and then let's just focus it. Let me just focus it and hone in on,
Hone that in.
yeah, hone it in. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, like, hey, bro, where
Yeah,
your
that's tough,
focus go,
man.
your
That's
energy
tough,
flow.
man. Hey, I'm work in progress, man. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. But
We all are,
I
brother.
think we all are.
We all are.
sure.
We all are.
But yeah, man, that's hey,
That's a to be continued
hey,
Yeah,
conversation
that's a
because I
fact.
had
you
some
took
more
the words
questions
out my
too.
mouth, man. You took the words out my mouth, bro.
I
Hey,
agree.
you say pause. I guess I got to pause there, but I don't like to use pause. But hey, um, yeah, that's to be continued for sure, man. We're gonna pick that back up. Shit, I don't. We gotta get somebody in. We gotta get somebody in here on that, man. We gotta get
Mhm.
a fourth point of view on that, man. I don't know, a
Mhm.
female or
Oh yeah, that'd be nice.
another business owner or just another person that we know, man. Because I'm pretty sure on every level, whatever level you on in your life, everybody deal with that.
Mhm.
Everybody deal with
Hmm.
that disappointment, man. That whether it's like a betrayal, whether it's just shit, it's family members, it's friends, it's whatever, man. And sometimes it be I mean, sometimes it be something we did. You know what I'm saying? You know what I
Hmm.
mean? Everybody,
Hmm.
you know what I'm saying? Sometimes it be
True.
something you did, whether you know you did it or not. But you know,
That's a good point, whether you know you did it or
yeah,
not.
yeah, because
Yeah, yeah.
that's true. That's true right there. And if I don't
That
know,
is
you know,
true.
I find out, I don't got no problem saying like, yo, hey man, that's on me,
Yeah,
man. But
yeah,
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 man, we picked
yeah,
that up, man. But hey, this is a good one, fellas. Hey, like always, man. You know, we people drop gems when they come holler at us, but we drop them when we
Oh
playing the
yeah,
little two
man.
man weave ourselves, man. So we
Man.
that's a solid rap, solid combo, man. I think you know we're gonna definitely pick it back up, man. But we wrap it, man. Y'all boys, you know, we midweek, so y'all boys be easy rest of the week, man. And like I said, man, everybody, you know, take care of the fam, man. Take care of yourselves, bro. And we're gonna tap back in when we tap back in, man. So that's a wrap for us. L, Raymond, and John, man, neighborhood CEOs. When we get at y'all next time, man. Peace out.
That's right. Peace.
All right, bro.